Hey there, YouTube. WhiskeyCactus here, welcoming you to a brand new Let's Play on this channel. This is The Letter. Now, for those of you who don't know, The Letter is a visual novel. It's a horror visual novel. And I don't really know anything about it. It's on Steam, and I picked it up back when it first came out. A few of the voice actors that I follow on Twitter, are in the credits on this. They do voices for the game, and they were tweeting about it, so I figured, oh, why not? Pick it up. Be something to play on the channel at some point, so now is that time. Now, like I said, I don't know anything about this game. It is a visual novel, and I know that visual novels do tendency to have multiple routes and various branches and storylines that, kind of diverge. I don't know what that means for this Let's Play. I don't know if that means I'm going to play through all of them, or if I'm just going to play through the one I play through and end it. I guess it kind of depends on how into the game I get, so we'll see. But yeah, just as a notice, this is a horror game, and I believe there are jump scares in it, so, if that's not your thing, then hey, that's not your thing. I'm still doing Night in the Woods, so we'll see. Let's go ahead and get started. New game. I have no idea what to expect. Oh, jeez. Prologue. Hold on one second. Do I have options? I do have options. Okay. Before I do any of that, quality high, that's good. Full screen, that's good. Text. Skip stops. At unread text. Skip mode classic. I assume that's all fine. Sound, I want to have, yes, I want to have all of the vocals and voice acting, everything turned on. Gameplay. We'll stick with normal for now. I think that should be fine. So we're all on the defaults, that's good. Okay. The ERMAHGERD Mansion. The ERMAHGERD Mansion was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth ERMAHGERD. I'm not going to be able to say that as not a parody. I'm sorry, I apologize for that right now. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth ERMAHGERD of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Also, real quick, controls, quit, options, branching tree, that's interesting, relationship, journal, load, save. Save is down here in the corner, which the very first thing that I want to know when I play a new game is how can I save, and how frequently can I save. So, now we know. That's good. Because I do want to try to make these episodes like 25 to 35 minutes. Somewhere in that range I think is probably good. I don't know how long this game is, but I don't want to be reading for a novel for 45 minutes at a time. I don't think that's going to be interesting. So I do want to try to keep these episodes on the shorter side. Probably something along what I was doing with Jet Force Gemini, something like that, maybe even a little bit shorter. So we'll see. Let's keep going. Both win for the compassion and generosity. Yeah, we read that already. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended, and the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte ERMAHGERD. ... The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. I bet there's ghosts in it. After Lady Charlotte... Okay. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited, except by Lady Charlotte's ghost, I bet. Oh. Okay. That is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the night, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. Fake news. Little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. I think that means me. I am not a brave soul. I don't want to do this. No matter what happens. Oh God. Take care not to be consumed by the curse. I have a feeling I'm going to get consumed by the curse, guys. Oh God, thank you. I feel like I'm going to need it. Isabella. Incoming call. Do I accept?
Hello?
Oh.
Isabella? Are you there? Where are you?
A familiar jittery voice comes from me. I guess we're Isabella. Okay.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late.
Okay.
Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised.
Oh.
Oh my God, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
I bet I did chicken out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Psh, they're just rumors.
Jeez, never mind those
Yeah.
rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
Totally.
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
Right. So, I mean, I guess there's not even a game here, right?
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
But I bet this one will.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
That was one time, Isabella.
What?
Listen up.
Okay, that really happened, though, apparently.
Anyway, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine, fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. So we are Isabella. For now, anyway. I believe there's multiple different chapters and characters that we wind up playing as throughout the course of the game. Rose, still as charming as ever.
Who was that?
Excuse me? Oh, hi. Rebecca. Looked up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Just Rose. Pfft, she's a bitch.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started?
I take it we're in England, and we are not English. I'm sure it said that up in the top corner. And I wasn't paying enough attention because I was too busy being distracted by the ringing phone.
You're working together again?
Damn right.
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Ansem Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Okay, so are we like an intern, or are we just why are we in high school when we're working for a realtor company?
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about?
Yeah, that
Didn't
one.
you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps?
Yeah,
You actually went there? And you're going back?
damn right.
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
You're not wrong. As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense. but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all.
Psh, rumors.
I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
You're damn right. Everybody could use a fat wad of cash.
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
Imagine that. They want to move a property very quickly.
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face. That's sympathetic? It doesn't look sympathetic. That looks more like, oh, honey.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
You know, I think that's a good idea. Let's ask her for money, ditch this whole thing, and maybe not die. Maybe let's not die.
Or Ashton.
Or Ashton.
We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. As soon as I heard the name Ashton, I wanted to groan. I don't even know Ashton, and I can tell he's worth groaning about. In the years I've known her, I can always tell what to expect when she has that expression. That's the same sympathetic expression, though, so what the fuck?
Becca!
Fuck Becca.
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Excuse you. All young adults live off of instant noodles. I'll have you know, just because you're a posh, uppity Brit. Apologies to any posh, uppity Brits in my 9-subscriber audience. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Oh, we got something new here. Journal, hold on. Monday, October 17th, undiscovered journal entry. Oh, we have profiles. That's what's new. Okay, what's profiles? We have, okay. Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. She's 26. Why is she in a high school? She's 5'2". She's a Gemini, born May 28th. She's a real estate agent. She's Filipino. She's Roman Catholic. Fine arts undergraduate degree. Like cinnamon rolls. I mean, okay. So does literally everybody. Dogs. Again. Food. Police procedural dramas. I think you lost me on that one. Karaoke comedies and whatever the hell police procedural dramas and teleseries. I assume that's like a telenovela or something like that. Third child among 7, daughter of a laundrywoman and a jeepney driver. She went to a public school and was an average student, but took to art easily. Eventually, she pursued a degree in fine arts, as encouraged by her father. What a supporting father! That's great! That's really great. However, when the man was diagnosed with a terminal illness, of course, you have to take something really great and make it sad. She had to stop studying to make money. Miss Isabella's aunt who helped her get work overseas. Now, is she American? Is she Filipino-American? Or is she actually from the Philippines? I don't know. Overseas, to earn more money than any local job could get her, Rose Cooper became her mentor. That was the bitch on the phone. Okay. Became her mentor as soon as she started as an agent at BRC. It's been 5 years since she met her neighbor, Rebecca. That's the bitch I'm talking to now. She met Ashton during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale, and later Zachary through him. Now, do we have... No, we don't even have Rebecca. We don't have any of these characters. Okay. Well, that's cool. So we got that. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boys. Oh, she's a teacher. Why am I here, though?
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
You know what? I don't need your judgment.
You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
No, you just get fat. Oh, choices. Okay, so this is where things get branchy. Here we go again. I eat other things too, or you're not my mom. I think I'm gonna try to be nice to everybody. That's gonna be my goal from the outset, unless somebody's an asshole. Like a real asshole. Like not, she's just annoying. She's not really actually an asshole. I think, unless somebody's a real asshole, I think I'm gonna try to just be nice to everybody. So I'm gonna say I eat other things too.
Hey, I eat other things too.
Ooh. Achievement unlocked. This or that. And relationship. Interesting. Okay, so this is where I start with all these characters, and my relationship with Rebecca just went up a little bit. See, be nice to people. I have a feeling the fact that I'm nice to Rebecca now means she's gonna save me from the fucking ghost somewhere down the line, maybe. Let's see. I eat other things too, Patty Face. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture, and giving her the best frown I could muster, the same one I'd use with my younger siblings when they were being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me. I like how the sprite actually raised an eyebrow. That's really cool.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week.
I really like the art in this game, let me just say that.
The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
It's kind of like me, except for seltzer water cans.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Yeah. I mean, most of that's probably okay. Not the hamburgers. Well, okay. See, here's the thing. You're uppity. I'm a poor, not orphan, but I'm a poor, fatherless, foreigner here. I can't afford things, okay? You probably have all the money in the world. She's the 1%, guys. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her. What a bitch!
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year. In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
Excuse me, the canned broccoli, or whatever it was. Canned vegetables are perfectly fine. She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. When she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile. Aww.
What am I going to do with you?
How about let me live my goddamn life? She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing. I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
You probably should just swallow your pride and borrow money. I'm gonna assume that you not wanting to borrow money is gonna get all of us killed.
And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
That's a great, humble, great thing. Be self-sufficient. Fantastic. Not at the expense of getting killed by a ghost.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
Can I take it? I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer, which will lead to my death. That is what will be written on my gravestone, if they ever find my body. It has nothing to do with pride. Simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. You know what? That's not entirely untrue. Okay. Don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
Okay, can we get some context as to why I am a 26-year-old in a school?
We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. We all know that in fiction, when somebody coughs, that means they're about to die of sickness. This is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit of worrying out of other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
Why don't I believe you? I level her with a flat look. She's had a cold for a couple of days now, something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. Despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she's decided on something. Ooh, something different. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Fortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. Alright, time to move on. We'll keep going a little bit longer. I don't know how long this is going to be, this particular scene, but we've been going about 20-ish minutes, and I think we can go maybe another 10. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxborn City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. That's a good sign. I like Starbucks. What else we got? Hold on. Prawl Bar, Mrs. Flowers, Sir Antiques, Bus Stop, Sleepy Sheep Inn, Library, and Briar Realty Corp. Okay. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. So why are we going there? I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there. And it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. Pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder, and it's gonna say, 7 days. What? It's probably just Rose again anyway. Yeah, okay, sure.
Rose?
Oh.
Guess again.
It's this douche. That voice.
Ash.
It's Ash. Oh, Ash.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
Nope, I'm lame later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know.
That's if I'm able to make it out of the mansion alive.
It's the first day of the ERMAHGERD Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
ERMAHGERD Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Oh. We'll see if you still say that when you're hanging from your fingernails off of a balcony or something.
Shut up!
Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Ashhole.
Whatever. Bye.
Bye, Felicia. Stupid Ashhole, always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. Alright, journal updated. We have an update in the journal. Oh. Was it always the 21st? I guess it was, yeah. Alright. Before going to the ERMAHGERD... I know it's ERMAHGERD. It's not gonna come out. It's not gonna come out that way. Before going to the ERMAHGERD mansion, Isabella Santos dropped by St. Coretti High School to check on Rebecca Gales. The former reminded the latter to take her flu medicine before leaving. On the way to the mansion, Isabella received a phone call from Ashton Frey, reminding her of Zachary Steele's movie premiere that night. All these names sound like action heroes and shit. Zachary Steele, Ashton Frey, I don't know. Okay. So I think, do we get anything on Ashton? No. Nothing on Rebecca? No. Okay. It looks like all this is the same. Alright. Well, guys, now that we're at the mansion, I think this is a good time to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. We're almost a half an hour in. Like I said, I think I want to keep these episodes a little shorter, depending on how the game progresses. If it seems like it's going on a long time, maybe I'll make them a little bit longer, but there's a lot of reading, and I don't know if these scenes, being as actionless as they are, since it is a visual novel, really lend themselves well to longer episodes. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be interactive. Let me know. Do you think this is... Anybody who's played this game before, does this episode length make sense? And if you haven't played the game before, do you want me to do a bit longer episodes, or are you good with the shorter episodes? As a YouTube video watcher, I tend to prefer 20 minute to half hour episodes for something like this to begin with. But let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a like on the video and also a comment down below. Like I said, what do you think of the episode length? Also, are you excited for the series? Have you played it before, or are you going in blind like I am? Do you like horror games? Do you like, jump scares and stuff like that? Let me know what you think. Also, make sure you're subscribed for more of The Letter and more Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods should be winding down, which means Tales of Exilia will be taking its place, so also get hyped for that. And I will see you in the next episode. Next time we will go into this mansion and see what's up. Hopefully Rose is still alive. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.